Hi friends, happy Friday. I'm so excited it's Friday, guys. I have an Adorn live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna glam, get a little ready for that. Hopefully I'll have time to do my hair, do something with it. I don't know what. Baby girl scratched me, guys. She's a savage. She's a beast. She's a mammoth. She's a mammoth, of course. We love her. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you. I have had, I don't know, 7 more orders since last night's live. We did draw the 2 $10 gift card winners. So I posted that in the comments and also on my Instagram story. So you guys can go check out if you won. If you did reach out to them, they do have the info on who it is. So all those grounds are covered. And then also, guys, really quickly, you can still order from KC Chic and use my code for your discount to get that 40% discount, and it runs through tonight. Thank you, Deanne. She's so fast. She's so awesome. Let me know if the quality is better, guys. I went back and I was like, oh my God, they were so right. My quality sucked. I don't know what happened. I restarted my phone. What else did I do? I cleaned my screen really well. So hopefully all of that helps. I don't know what else to do other than like restart my Wi-Fi, but I don't think it's a Wi-Fi issue. It's either my phone or Facebook hates me, or it's a combination of those two. So I'm hoping if it was my phone, we're good. We're copacetic. We're solid. We're good. But if not, then we're screwed. So let me know when you hop on, say hey, share the vid. We're going to glam. All right, I'm just getting all my stuff. To get my brushes out. Get me brushes out. Also, guys, I wanted to show you, this is what the jewelry looks like. Super casual. Like, I'm wearing a crop sweater that's distressed, a headband, my hair's pulled back into a pony. Like, this is what the jewelry looks like if you were to not wear something as like dressed up as I did last night, and it still looks so nice. Like, I just wanted to show you. I was gonna wear the bracelet, but it is sold out, so I didn't want to tease you, but I just wanted to show you this set right here is Gorgina, guys. 40% off is killer savings. So I just wanted to show you guys like what this looked like if you were to wear this, because obviously last night's outfit was a vibe, but we don't always dress up every day, right? So I wanted to show you guys what this looks like. Super toned down, super chill, in literally leggings and a sweatshirt or a graphic t-shirt. Like, this would be very similar to any sort of like chill, kind of cozy, comfy outfit. So these pieces still look so good, even toned down to just like a simple outfit. So I wanted to show you what these look like with that. You guys can use my code Trinette. I've already had them reach out, guys, and I can't talk about certain things, but let's just say it's very exciting, okay? There are very exciting things happening, and I could not be more thrilled. So let's just say that, okay? I am very excited about where things are headed. So please order unique, guys. First 3 will get 2 extra entries. No, let's do 3. First 3 will get 3 extra entries. We really need to hit 655, guys, in order to stay on track to give out the watch and the ring. I really want my cordless vacuum, guys. We need to hit 25K this month. We need to stay on track. So in order to stay on track, we have to at minimum hit 655 today, guys. I do have an Adorned live tonight at 7, like I was saying. So please tune in tonight for Adorned. The sale ended yesterday, but during my live for a 2-hour stretch, so from 7 to 9, we'll reopen that 25% off site-wide code just for my live, guys, like exclusive access. So that is like a really big deal. So put it in your calendar, put a note, alarm in your phone, whatever you got to do to remember. Don't forget. Because if you miss that 2-hour window, that's it, okay? And 25 is the largest I've ever been able to offer for Adorned. So stay tuned, please. make sure you pop in tonight, okay? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. But last night's video, guys, was so much fun. Y'all were amazing. Like I said, I think we still have like 7 more lives rolling, or 7 more orders rolling after my live. Like, I'm still getting orders coming in. And a lot of them are like $100 to $200 orders. So that means you guys have saved like $100 almost, which is awesome. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Sissy really got me. And I just did her nails. I feel like sometimes, like, right after you do some, like, a kid's nails, though, like, that's one of the sharpest. Ugh. Okay. Let's go. What's everyone's plans for today? Oh, it's looking really good. Okay, perfect. Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Amanda. Jess, did you try to go and come back in? It's not blurry for anyone else. Ah, did we figure it out? Did we figure it out? If it's still blurry when you go and come back in, make sure your app is updated. Your phone's updated, app's updated. Make sure everything's updated. That could be part of the problem. I am getting a new phone, guys, though. Don't worry. And you guys, I am so excited. Guess what my plans are for the weekend? Only an adult would get excited for this. I'm reorganizing this glam room. This has inspired me to reorganize the crap out of my glam room. I'm going to go through all my clothes. I'm going to do a closet clean out soon, guys. Stay tuned. I'll let you know when. I'm not going to tell you when because I don't know when, but we're going to do one. We're going to do one. So I'm going to go through my clothes. I need to go through, figure out everything I'm going to sell, go through that, do a closet clean out. I also am going to go through my island that I have, 10 drawers, say a prayer, and this closet. Those are my, and this kabuki, what do you call this? Hutch? Not kabuki, a hutch. I'm going to do a really, really pretty pink green eye look today. Okay, it's going to be a vibe, so just stay tuned for that too. But yeah, I want to redo this whole glam room. It's probably going to take me a whole day to do, like half a day to a day. So I'm literally going to like schedule out half a day or a day of doing that because it's very much needed. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go in with the warm tone palette, that brown, and then use mostly the peach tone palette, guys. This is the free item for Camigo. Hello. First 3 get 3 extra entries. Please order. $125 gets you 3 entries. If you're one of the first 3, you would get 6 entries. Awesome, Amanda. Awesome. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Cassandra. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's super frustrating. Thank you, Amanda. So that's one of my plans. I also have to do continuing ed. Guys, this weekend is like adulting 101 at its finest, and I'm kind of here for it, but also like, not really looking forward to the continuing ed because that sucks. I'm going to be like staring at a screen all weekend. So say a prayer that my eyes don't start going cross-eyed from staring at it too long. So yeah, I have to do my continuing ed for occupational therapy this weekend. Some of you guys, if you're new to me, I do have my master's. I went to school for that. If you don't know what occupational therapy is, look it up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is a therapy that focuses on rehabilitation for activities of daily living, such as bath, toileting, dressing, upper body strength, conditioning, endurance, activity modifications, all the things, okay? I don't do it anymore. I just keep my license active because it cost me a lot of money to get that license and I'm not going to lose it. So I spend a little bit every year to keep it active, and that requires me to take online courses, sit on tests multiple times until I get enough credits to upload and request a renewal for my license that I have to do annually. For the state, nationally, it's every 3 years. I think I'm due next year for my 3-year update for it. I have that written down somewhere. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be doing that in my glam room this weekend. that is my main goal for the weekend because I really need to get my ish together. So I'm going to be starting spring cleaning. I'm starting with my glam room. This is where I spend most of my time when I'm working, when the kids are napping or sleeping for the night, etc., etc. I am up here. This is my sanctuary. It's my safe place. It's my haven. I love it. So we need to do a complete reno up here as far as organization, cleaning things out, donating. I'm going to do a donate pile, a sell pile, and a keep pile, and go through and do that throughout the entire closet / glam room. So that's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to redo all that. I have this wall done, so that's a win. All I have to do is the closet over here, which is going to probably take the bulk of my time, and then this closet and hutch over here, which is going to take a big chunk of time too. So that's my plans for the weekend, because you guys always ask. Again, nothing really exciting. I may have like a margarita again. Just kidding. Hi, Deb. Oh, that's awesome, Taylor. Yeah, so I love to keep it active. Nope, not the same as physical therapy. Nope, different therapies. So they're in the same realm, if you will. They're in obviously both therapy, but they're not the same. Different names, different things, different practices, different scopes of practice is what they technically call it. So it's completely different scopes of practice. They work together though. Physical therapy does a lot of gait, balance, transfers, walking is the, easy way to say it. Endurance, that's really PT's kind of baby, if you will, like their main thing that they focus on. Whereas occupational therapy does wheelchair modifications, environmental adaptations, fine motor skills, upper body strength, bathing, toileting, dressing, basically all the other things that fill in people's lives besides walking and balance and gait. Not that PT doesn't do more than that, but that's their bulk, because that's a lot right there too. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it moving. Guys, the Peach Town palette, I'm gonna show you another way to do it, okay? We're gonna show you another way to do it. I saw one of my friends use this liner and I want to do it today too. Hello? That's not it. Hold on, let me find her. Nope, there she is. Okay, we found her. Don't worry, it's fine. We found her. She's here. She wasn't hiding. Allison! Oh my god, why am I already sweating, guys? I also got Casey Chic's thing on my iPad. Yeah, did that last night at 11 o'clock at night. Figured out that a little annoyance. Allison, you are literally like $5 away. No, wait. You're $8 away from 4 more entries. Yeah, because right now you're at... Okay, so Allison has 4 entries. Oh, sorry, from 2 more entries. So for 2 more entries, you could order $8 more if you want. 8 more unique items. So thank you so much. The next order, we will update the total. So thank you so much for ordering, Allison. Hi, TC. Yeah, so that's the difference between the two. Amanda, did you miss it? Your jewelry shipped already? Oh my gosh. OT and speech. Oh, they're like fam. I love that. My patients were like family. Like I was closer to some of them than like their own kids. It was really sad / sweet. I don't know. I felt weird about it. Anyway, some of the kids probably didn't like that I was closer to their mom or grandma than them. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this lighter color. We're gonna use all 4 of these shades today, guys. We're gonna just make like a beautiful, just like mosaic on my eye, if you will. So we're gonna use this lighter color on the inside here. It's just this like gorgeous peach skin tone color. It's really pretty. Not peach, apricot, beige, whatever you want to call this. I'm not good with colors, guys. Just I have an Adorned live at 7 p.m. Eastern, guys. Yes, honey. And I just posted my knife set that I used yesterday for the first time ever. 10 out of 10. I just used it and it's on sale. So if you want it, I just posted it on my LTK. It's also on my Instagram story. You can go check it out. Word. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Gorgina shade, which is like that peachy shade right there. I like to get her wet with a little rose water. Oh, she's so pretty. She is stunning. Because I'm not used to wearing jewelry while I do my makeup. I think I'm gonna have to like switch this ring over to like this hand just because I'm not used to it. I'm just not used to it yet. I'm not used to looking fabulous while I do my makeup. I'm used to looking like a roach. I think I'm going to put golden on top of that just because I think that that color is a little close to my skin tone right now. Oh my gosh, why am I literally sweating? Is it like... It's only 57 today. I swear it's like this tan. I feel like I've been like... I'm already super hot natured. And then when you add tan on top of someone who's already super hot natured, it is... muy caliente. Yeah, we're gonna have to strip. Sorry, mom and dad. Just kidding. I have a tank top on underneath. Okay. Don't get excited, okay? Don't be weird. Don't be weird. It's just a tank top. It's fine. It doesn't really match the headband and everything that we have going on now, but it's okay. Don't worry. We'll make it work. I'll probably change into a different shirt. Oh, it's just so freaking hot. Don't miss the job, girl. Amen. I know that's right. Yes, exactly, Amanda. Yep. Yeah, so like my average day, guys, was not glamorous. Let me just tell you my average day. My average day, I would see about 7 to 10 patients, okay? Each patient was about 45 minutes to an hour, not including walk time. I had to walk to their apartments. So sometimes they were on the 3rd floor in this wing. Sometimes they were in another building on the 1st floor. So that's not including me walking. So I got probably several miles of walking in a day, easily. Okay. So when I would see my patients, their diagnoses / medical conditions or like reason for therapy ranged between post-stroke, post-hip replacement, post-fall, post-hospital discharge, like something like that, okay? Or they just deteriorated and, you know, have medical conditions like cancer or, like I said, stroke, MS, things like that, okay? So most of my patients were between 80 and 90 years old. Some were in their hundreds. Most were 80s to 90s. And they had moved into the assisted or independent living facility that I worked at to get more assistance for their everyday stuff. Some of them were just there for like medication management because they couldn't remember to take their pills that they needed to take, et cetera, et cetera. So some of them were very high functioning. Some of them were very low functioning. I've had a Hoyer lift before, which is very, very, very low functioning. Anyway, so I had a wide range of patients. So, most of what I would do, I would look at their chart, see what all their conditions are, medications they're on, all that stuff, right? So learn the patients. And then when I would go in to treat them, I was treating based off of like the goals that I had written during evaluations. Most of the goals would be increasing their endurance so that they don't fall while they're trying to like walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Get their strength up so they can push off the couch so they don't, you know, stay stuck on the couch. Fine motor so they can open their pills if they were able to take their pills on their own, because some of them were able to take their own pills. So I'd work on fine motor and hand strength, that sort of stuff. And then when I did evaluations, I would check to see if there was any rugs or any cords in their way that could be fall risks. Did they need grab bars? Do they need toilet seat handles? Did they need to have their bed lowered? A lot of times I had to have their bed lowered because they would come in with their bed and their bed was literally like up to their hips. And I was like, that's way too high. You can't have it that high. So I would have to contact their POA, get it lowered, blah, 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 blah. wheelchair modifications. I would do, sometimes they would need an arm trough, like just things like that. So yeah, it was a lot of work because each patient was so different. So you would have to completely change your mind from one, and then you'd go into the next patient and then dive into all their needs that they have. And some of them are soiled in a diaper, you know, or a brief. And so you're having to deal with that on top of everything else. So it was a lot. It was very exhausting. Very rewarding, but very exhausting. And not very appreciated, which is unfortunate. Family members and the patients appreciated it, but that's pretty much the extent. Hi, Pamela. And of course, some nurses and stuff appreciated it. She has a glow. Ooh, thank you. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Brandy. Use the link down below, guys, so you can order, and I will update the total with the next order. Thank you, Brandy. Was there any for a torn meniscus? I had so many different diagnoses. Yeah, I had a lot. I don't remember specifically if there was any torn meniscus off the top of my head, but yeah, I've seen a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that green shade. Yes, that is the job Wifey does. She did primarily treat pediatrics for a while, so she was on the other end of the spectrum, we like to say. So she was with kids for a while, which is a completely different realm. Excuse me. Completely different realm. But now she is back to geriatrics, which is elderly, which is what I did. That's the only thing I did outside of school was geriatrics, which is my favorite population. However, it is also the biggest burnout, especially for therapists, because they're so complex and there's so much to take into consideration. And a lot of times you have very difficult family members, doctors. You have to be in constant communication with doctors and their nurses, the staff. It's a lot of work to do geriatric. Like if they even fall, you have to do a whole report. Like it's a lot of paperwork to work with geriatric patients. Very rewarding though, but yeah, it's a lot. And yeah, that's what Wifey does now. So I want to just show you this green, guys. She is stunning. I'm not going to do too bold because I really want the liner too to be like the show, if you will. Oh my gosh, my trip was life-changing. It was amazing. It was just what I needed to get away from the chaos of my life for a second. Just refill my cup, enjoy, spend time with my brother, made some amazing friends, got to eat some amazing food, be around a completely different culture, which is always refreshing and just wonderful to like learn and experience other people's cultures and food. And I don't know, I just love being around other people and picking their brains on like life and stuff. So there was multiple times where I sat down and had deep conversations with some of the girls and their spouses, and it was just really, really, really nice. And obviously got to make such great memories with my brother, which we'll be able to talk about forever, you know? So that's always something like, hey, remember in Mexico we did this? Or like, hey, in Mexico, remember we like talked about that, or like drank that or ate this or whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this liner. I thought this liner was perfect. I saw one of my friends use it and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. This is the graphic liner in the shade Praiseworthy. I was told I can't fix mine unless I have the surgery, and I don't want to have the surgery. You can always get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion. And if multiple doctors are telling you that, you may want to opt for the surgery. And you can ask like how intense the surgery is, what's the recovery time. Like you can ask all those questions, you know, it might not be bad. Hey, Amor. We'll be showing new items from Adorn tonight. I don't know if I can. I'll have to ask. I have them. They're not available though, so I feel like that would be like teasing. Yes, definitely, Shelly. Being a caregiver is so taxing. They actually have caregiver, what do you call it? Caregiver relief classes, because being a caregiver is so much work. It's very taxing. There's a lot that goes into being a caregiver for a parent, for an aunt, uncle, grandparent, sibling, whoever it is. It's a lot. You look like a new woman. Thank you so much. Are spending all of April in Ireland. Oh my goodness. Just for vacation or for family? Yes, very refreshing. Hey Brandy, how are you? And honestly, like, it was so weird. Typically when I leave, I have like a lot of anxiety. I felt very at peace when I left. And then when I came home, typically I get like that, I don't know, I always call it like the vacation depression, where you're like, you don't want to go home. I was very excited to come home. Like, I was very excited to leave and very excited to come home, where I feel like it's like the opposite. Like, sometimes when I leave, I'm like, ugh, I like get anxiety about leaving. And then sometimes when I come back, I'm like not wanting, like I'm dreading coming back home. This time, I did not dread coming back home. I don't know. I think I'm just starting to like really build a life that I like truly love, and I'm here for it. Not that I didn't love parts of my life before, but I just feel like when you are 100% in control of your life, there's something very refreshing about that. And something very therapeutic about that. And I think going through this stage in my life, it's like a whole new sense of me, if that makes any sense. Like, I've truly discovered like who I am as a person. I'm starting to figure that out. Haven't quite figured that out, but I'm on the journey of figuring out who I am. And I feel like this trip really helped figure that out. Like, I'm on the right path, I feel like. Like, I definitely feel like I'm choosing me for the first time ever. And that's, like, really powerful. So, that's awesome. But yeah, there was a lot of times when I did occupational therapy, I actually had to do like caregiver education / resources for them, because I would be like, hey, if you're burnout, that's what I was trying to think of. Caregivers get burnout very easily, just like taking care of kids. I mean, it sounds horrible to compare it, but it's very similar to the burnout you get when you're taking care of kids. The burnout is real. Taking care of loved ones that are mentally, physically, or emotionally unwell is very taxing and burnout. And so there was a lot of times where I'd have to be like, I can tell that you need to step away for a little bit. Like, take a few days off. I got it here. You go on vacation, or just like literally sit home and we will get you a few days off. Like, we'll figure that out. You need to go, you know, catch up on life, you know, because some of these people who are taking care of their loved ones haven't even like gone grocery shopping in a month, and they're just eating fast food every day. Like, that's not good, you know? It's not healthy. So there was a lot of times where I had to do that too. I had to step in and kind of like had that uncomfortable conversation with them. Mentally draining, everything, mentally, physically, emotionally. Oh, that's awesome, Allison. Yep, exactly. Oh, thank you, Pamela. No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Yvette. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just crazy how, like, no one expects to go through a divorce, like separation, none of that. Like, no one expects that, you know, when they get married, especially when they have kids with that person. Like, oh my gosh, that's like a whole nother layer of crap to deal with, you know? Like, that's just like a lot to take on. But I do think that life is too short, and, you know, if you need to get out of a relationship, you need to get out of a relationship. Like, it shouldn't matter if you have kids or not. It should just be what's best for you in the situation. So this side needs to blend a little bit more. Pretty. Okay, let's curl the lashes. Yes, this necklace comes in silver as well. Yes. I think it's called Blossom Up. I'm trying to learn the names. Okay, let's see if anyone else ordered. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, I don't think anyone else ordered. Come on, guys. We got 2 more spots for 3 extra entries. Next order will update. 96-year-old mother, in-law, not easy. Oh yeah, no. That would not be easy. And a lot of these patients that I saw, they had been being taken care of by caregivers, or the caregiver or, you know, daughter, whoever it was, is still very much in their life. They just, you know, a lot of them had kids, grandkids, were still working. Most of their kids were still working, you know, because their kids were only 40, 50, some of them were 60. But most of them were still working. So that's a lot, you know, when you're working full time, you have your own life and kids. It's just crazy though, because you look at like Asian cultures, and that is very much a normal thing in Asian culture, is they just literally will move in their parents into their house and figure it out. It's crazy how like different cultures, you know? I think the Hispanic culture is very similar to that as well. I do know the Asian culture is like that though. Just being Asian, I know my Asian culture. But yeah, it's just interesting, the dynamics of different cultures and, you know, ways of the world. But it was sad because there was many patients that like hardly anyone or no one would visit them. So sad. So a lot of times, like on the weekends and stuff, I would go into work after I just worked 40 to 60 hour weeks, go into work, and I would bring Boston, and I would go and sit with some of the patients, especially the ones I knew like their family wasn't super involved or lived far away. I mean, sometimes it was like because their family just, you know, some of them, a lot of them didn't have family left, or, you know, it wasn't anything like negative. It was just, you know, their one kid that they had lives all the way in Seattle or something, you know, so of course they can't visit them all the time. But I would make it a point to go and visit them and bring Boston, and he loved it. Listen, he loved the attention so much. Everyone loved Boston. So it was very easy for me to take him there. And he got really good training because he was my therapy dog. So he got really good training doing that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Monica. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. I'm sure she loved that you took such good care of her. That is such an amazing thing to be able to give back to your parents, to care for them. That's amazing. Try my sister that my dad is saying that he doesn't want to be around the kids if they separated. Oh. You missed it, Pamela? Oh no. Well, so they did allow, Pamela, they did, and anyone else, they did allow my 40% code to continue all through today. So if you missed my live, you can still order and you'll get entered for my gift. I only drew the gift cards. I did not draw the gift winner yet for ordering. So you can still order because I felt like that was not fair for people who wanted to order like later last night after my live or today. So I went ahead and extended the gift giveaway until tonight. So I'm either going to draw late tonight if I'm still up or tomorrow. Hi, Kristen. So yeah, if you guys don't have this peach tone palette, how stunning is this eye? She's Gorgina. Oh, Allison, I'm so sorry, babe. I can imagine that would be very, very, very taxing on you because the dynamic, it's so crazy, the dynamics that change when you become the one caring for your parent. It's crazy, right? Because throughout our whole lives, we grew up, you know, being cared for our parents, hopefully. And then the roles reverse and now we have to be the ones to care for our parents. And it just, dynamics, it's crazy. I witnessed that a lot. There was a lot of times where you could tell there was resentment on either side or there was some unfinished conversations that maybe never took place when they were kids. Yeah, there's a lot of dynamics that goes into it. That's why my job was so exhausting because I'm having to be the mediator. I'm having to be the therapist. I'm having to be the communicator, the advocate for the patient. Like, it is exhausting. Did you just order right now, Neva? Hey, Shannon. So yeah, that's a very selfless thing that you are doing though, Allison. Know that that is very, very amazing of you to do that and to put aside your past and differences that you have with your mom. And I know if she's never told you, I know she appreciates it. Sometimes people can be really stubborn and it's hard for them to admit when they're wrong or have done, you know, sad things to you. Or maybe you didn't see eye to eye with someone. It's hard for some people to swallow their pride or their ego and say, you know, I effed up or I did this or I shouldn't have done that or I said this. And, you know, it's hard for some people to acknowledge that because they're still kind of caught up in that mindset of like, you know, they say they did the best they could. And yes, that's true to, you know, some extent, but also, I think it's very big of people to apologize for stuff, you know. I apologize to my son all the time. Like, if I lose my temper, I apologize to him. I'm like, sorry, mommy needs to, like, you know, because we're not perfect. I think it's very big of parents to apologize when it's necessary to apologize because parents aren't perfect either, you know, and I'm never going to make my kids think just because I'm your parent, I'm perfect. No. You know, then that just teaches them like, yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't, I just don't think that's healthy. They will respect me though. My kids definitely respect me, but I think it's just like a healthy balance that I'm trying to find, especially with Romy, because guys, this kid, he's too big for his britches. He literally acts like he's like 3-4 years old. It's so hard for me to, like, I have to remember he's only 2. So I try to like have patience for him when I'm like, wait, he is only 2, but he's having full-blown conversations, expressing his emotions. He's talking in full sentences. He's having thoughtful conversations. Like, and then I have to be like, oh, that's why he had a temper tantrum, because he's only 2. So it's definitely, I feel like, a very big struggle. Also, someone yesterday said my nose contour is really bad. Should I not contour my nose? Comment down below yes or no. It's not going to hurt my opinion or my feelings on your opinion. Just say, and you know, just say yes or no down below if I should contour my nose today. No, don't contour. Yes, contour, or maybe do it a little less today. I don't know. Sometimes I do get carried away. I think I might have did it a little too much yesterday. Someone did comment on my video last night. I typically don't go back to comments on past videos because sometimes people are not very nice, and it's like for my own mental health. So if I ever like don't comment back when you comment when it's not live, it's not because of anything other than either I just don't have the time, but a lot of times too, it's just because like I don't want to go back and see. Sometimes people aren't very nice. This person didn't say it like really mean, but it wasn't like the nicest, but I was like, maybe I, sometimes overdo my nose contour. I think sometimes I overdo it because I'm just so excited about my new nose that I got a few years ago. She's new. So, I don't know. Sometimes maybe I overdo my nose contour. Oh, you did? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Neva. Okay, we're going to update the total. I think we still have one more person. Yeah, we still have one more person. Neva, you have 4 entries. If you want to get 2 more, you can order 41 more dollars. So if you order $41 more, you will get 2 more entries. It's totally up to you. But you got 4 entries, and we still have one more person gets an extra 3 entries, guys. And our total now is only $482. 42. Thank you so much. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Awesome, Neva. Oh, perfect. Well, you can always gift it. Purposely hits my hand with the iron when I was about 7. Oh my goodness. I'm sure that probably provoked some trauma for you. But know that what you're doing is very big of you. Yes, Trinette. Trinette. Yes. Trinette is my code for that, for 40% off today. Yes, Shannon. Hi, Rochelle. Thank you. Oh, that sucks, Allison. I did need a break, girl. Yes, it definitely teaches our children that apologizing is a healthy thing to do. Yep, I agree. A little less? Okay. A little less. We'll do it a little less. Why did I get a new nose? Because I hated my old one. Well, I think they were also referring to the fact that I contour a little hard. I like to contour hard. That I can't change it. That's just how I am. I can't uncontour. I have to go in hard. I know some people like a soft contour, or they just leave it like this and do blush. That is not me. Never have been. Never will be me. Okay. I look back and I did not contour at all. And I look so pale. I don't like it. I look back at some of my old stuff and I just don't like it. Like, to me, I don't think that even looks that crazy. But again, it's personal preference. Some people don't like my eyebrows. Some people don't like my face. I don't like some people's attitude. We're not everyone's cup of tea. And I think that's the same with makeup. I think people need to realize how someone else does their makeup does not affect you. Doesn't affect your day, doesn't affect your pay. Let it keep it moving. But that's fine. People can have their opinions. If they don't like the way I do my makeup, listen, I don't have my feelings caught up in my own ego. Like, I'm good. I can say that's fine. But I like to take some criticism, if it's nice. If it's nice criticism, like, hey, maybe try this, or have you tried that, or maybe can you do this? Go a little bit lighter with that. Like, I am totally open for critiques. Because that's how I'm going to get better, My makeup can only get better. It's never going to get worse, thank God. I might have a bad makeup day, but my makeup's only going to continue to get better because I have good products, I have good knowledge, I have good brushes. Those are the important things. I have the skills now for it, whereas like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I did not have the skills, guys. I just did it because I liked it, okay? I did not know what the freak I was doing. And that's why my makeup turned out not so cutesy, okay? Look back at old photos and I'm like, bless her, bless her, bless her little cockroach, okay? That's okay. I'm learning. But I will do it a little bit weird, I can't read Rochelle, I can't read comments while I am trying while I'm trying to speak. Because then I start saying like what I'm reading. Oh gosh, she really scratched me hard. She was trying to go for blood. So listen, mama. Let me tell you what I think about today's bottle. Okay. For the blush across the nose. I haven't been doing that in a while. Thank you guys. But yeah, I used to have a bump in my nose and then my nose tip went this way like a witch. And I just don't like it. I got bullied for my nose. I got bullied for my tatas. I got both done. Not saying go out and get things done when you get bullied, but I definitely feel like that obviously had some impact on me. Oh my gosh, Rochelle. You like how I do my makeup? And listen, I love you guys so much and I appreciate, you know, all of that. And I appreciate your guys' compliments and everything. But I always am in the thought process now of do your makeup how you want to do it, okay? If you still want to do wings, do wings. I know there's some people that are like, oh my gosh, you're still doing wings. Yeah. And I'll still do wings in a year if you watch me in a year. What's it to you? I'm just going to be over here fidgeting. You know, it's like, who cares? You want to do your makeup like 2016? Because 2016 makeup, in my opinion, still cannot be it can't be touched. People are still making videos about 2016 makeup. Why? Because it's that freaking good, okay? I still like to do my wings like I'm in 2016. Leave me alone. Yeah, that was almost 10 years ago. And I still watch Cinderella. It was like 1950. So, what's it to ya? But yeah, I have learned to like, you just like cannot live your life based off of what other people think of you. You just can't. Because then you're living for other people. How lame is that? So, same thing with your makeup. Do your makeup how you want to, okay? Don't worry about what other people think. Thank you. I have good skincare. Oh, my skincare game has improved so much in the last like 5-6 years. It's insane. You say cockroach. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, guys. What if I ever got my own like clothing line and I had like, don't look like a roach. Or I look like a roach today. That would be so iconic if I had my own clothing line. Like merch. That would be funny. I used the peach tone palette today. Thank you, Allison. Exactly, 80s girl. You rock that dark lip, boo. Hello, Butch. How are you? Guys, whoever orders next gets the last 3 extra entries. And Allison and Neva, if you want to order again, you can still get 2 more entries to finish up that 125 total. So yeah, I just thought that was very interesting that I used to care so much about what people thought. Guys, when I first started Younique, I was a completely different person. Completely different person. I had no self-esteem, no makeup skills. No idea who I was as a person, just lost. I was a lost soul when I started Younique. So lost. Didn't even realize I was a lost soul. Had no idea. Didn't know I sucked at makeup. Got humbled real quick. Figured out how to do stuff. Figured out how to finally do my brows. Thank goodness for everyone's eyes. And eyeshadow. Got better at eyeshadow. All the things, right? And then now I am, you know, going through another huge chapter in my life. And it's just interesting. Life's interesting. That's all I'm going to say. But life is beautiful. Even though I'm going through, you know, a dark thing in my life right now, I still can find the beauty in darkness. Sometimes when you're going through darkness, that's when you're have the most clarity. So Sometimes when you're going through really positive things and stuff, you know, you might miss important life lessons. And I think when you're going through the dark times is when you can really totally sit there and reflect, call yourself out on some things and be like, listen, Linda, what were we thinking here? We need to reevaluate some things, okay? Reevaluate this friendship, reevaluate this relationship, whatever it may be. And really be truthful and honest with ourselves and really reflect. So, okay, I'm going to do a light contour on my nose. Okay. Barely touched this palette, this bronzer, okay? I'm going to close it up and I'm just going to use whatever is on here and then we'll blend it out with the Beauty Blender. See, I just feel like it looks good. Maybe I have contour blindness. I don't know. I like a good contour nose. I just feel like it gives your nose like a little something. I feel like you neglect your nose other than foundation if you don't do anything else. Like, I don't know, it just feels weird to just leave it alone. Does that look better today? I feel like it looks similar, but maybe a little bit less, hopefully. Hopefully that appeased. Yes, honey, you're welcome. Decided to not look like a cockroach today. You're welcome. Yay, awesome, Jody. Yes, get it, Neva. Oh my gosh, Kayla, purples, maroons, wine colors, think wine colors, Merlots, Chardonnays, think wine colors. Those are gonna look the most beautiful on brown eyes. Don't look like a cockroach. Cinderella. No one can top Cinderella. Gorgina. I know, I feel like I need to have merch that's like from Roach to Gorgina. We would all rock it, right? I feel like that would be so iconic. That would be amazing. That's like another one I love saying. So iconic. I feel like I have some weird catchphrases that I don't even realize, like weird mannerisms that I do. I don't even realize I'm doing it. Okay, we're gonna just do a little bit of blush before we set. Brum, bum, 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 bum. Where's my setting powder? I was trying to find it, and that was my little dance to help me find it. Yeah. Okay, who's gonna be the next one to get the last 3 extra entries, guys? We need to hit 482 today. Please. And drop an emoji if you're gonna hang out with me tonight on my live. Please come hang out. You don't have to order. You don't even have to share. You can just come and sit and watch. I don't care. I mean, it'd be cool if you shared. It'd be even better if you ordered, but we don't even need that, okay? We just need some peeps to hop on. We're gonna be doing giveaways throughout the live, etc., etc. You guys know the deal. I gotta reach out to Adorned actually and see what we're doing. I'm gonna give away a hair gloss, I believe. We'll see. Not for sure on that yet, but I'm pretty certain that I have an extra hair gloss I can give away. You would totally buy one. I love it. Maybe one day I'll come out with merch, guys. I feel like that would be amazing. Oh my gosh. I would love to come out with some merch. Just like some graphic tees and sweatshirts, you know? Just like basic. Just basic girl things, okay? Basic girl. You like the contour? Okay, perfect. I agree, Jocelyn. I agree, my love. Don't mind her, okay? This is courtesy of Brooklyn. She went for blood today. Listen. She's gonna be able to hold her own. I'm raising a very independent woman, okay? She's 7 months old. She said 7 months who? 7 months who? No one could ever. Brookie's gonna be a little star, guys. She's amazing. We love her. She is starting to get personality even more every day, and it's insane. She loves to go la 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 la. She said mama like 14 times today, guys. That is her first word. Besides hi. Hi and mama were both Roman and Brooklyn's first words. Let that be known. Thank you. Very proud of that. Very proud that both kids' first words were hi and mama. I like to try to think they're saying, hi, mama. Because I always say, hi, bubby. Hi, sissy. So, you know, I think that's just their way of showing me the love back. Like, thank you for having me in your belly for 9 months. You're welcome. Roman, you were in there for 9 months and 1 day. But who's counting? Okay, I was counting the days. Okay. Highlight my life. 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. I agree, Pamela. And, you know, contouring's not for everyone. I get it. Or, like, some people really like a soft contour. I get it, you know? Again, everyone does their makeup different. That's the beauty of the world. Everyone does their hair different. Everyone dresses different. If we were all the same, that would be boring. So I just find it weird when people, you know, critique other people's makeup. And it's like, just let people live their best life. Again, I like constructive criticism. When people are just like, oh my God, your makeup's horrible. What? To whose standards? Go away. To whose standards? And when are you a makeup judge? Are you a beauty pageant judge? No, go away. What criteria do you have to judge? Are you an esthetician? Did you go to college school? No, go away. That's how I feel about people. Just kidding. I don't feel that way about people. But that's how I feel about those type of people that are just like extremely rude for no reason. Like, who pee-peed in your Wheaties? Not today. What the heck is up with my lips? Dusty, crusty, musty. Hello. Ew. Yeah, we need to exfoliate these. There it is. Get this. Creamy lip scrub, guys. It's a must for the summer. It is spring now. Spring has sprung. Well, not early. It's still kind of cold. But, you know, it's happening. Spring's happening. Spring's here. We can't stop that. It's going to start getting warmer really quick, guys. It's cold right now, but it's going to get warmer. And we need this. Okay? This and the lip mask are going to be your best friends this summer. Say it with me. Creamy lip scrub, lip mask. It's on sale right here. Help your girl to Platinum Elite. We got to hit this 25 this month, guys. We can do it. You know how iconic that would be? Iconic. To already have the 25 requirement down. If we hit 25K this month, I only have to, not only, but that sounds better. I literally only have to go for the million then. I'm already at 850, guys. That's only, what, 150 left? That's only 150,000 left. Again, that sounds like a lot, I know. That sounds way better than going for 150 plus the 25 in 1 month, right? Let's just get it over with. Rip that Band-Aid off. 7 p.m. Eastern. You better be here, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. Hi, Julie. Thank you, Julie, for ordering with Casey. Make sure you guys use my code Trinette. Guys, there are some amazing things in the works in the next few months. I'm so excited for life. I am keeping myself busy with work and goals and hustling and my babies. And just living my best life, focusing on me, focusing on my personal health, focusing on my family. God. Everything. Jesus. Everything, guys. Life is good, and I intend to live it to my fullest. Hi, and yeah, now. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Colleen. Aren't they stunning? I love these earrings so much. Now that you did it a little less to try, you do like it a little bit more. See, I feel this looks very natural, this nose contour. Oh my gosh, Kathy, you're so sweet. I'm never sick of hearing that. I love you. So critical, especially women. I know, why is that? Why is that? 78, that's incredible. That's incredible. Why is that? I don't understand. You know, if I'm having a bad day, I don't go to the internet and start bashing women. I don't understand. If I'm having a bad day, I want to eat ice cream, go on the couch, and watch some Disney movies. Like, that's my bad day, you know? Sit there and cry to myself, or like call my best friend or my mom or whoever and just like vent and like get it off my chest, whatever is bothering me. That's my bad days. I don't get going and calling people out, messaging them, emailing them, commenting to them. I don't get that energy, but everyone does life different, you know. I guess I just have to let that be it. That's why I don't go back to comments, guys. I don't go back to videos for comments for that reason. Because I'm like, if someone has an actual, like, if they really need me, they're just gonna message me. They'll message me, we'll get it figured out, we'll see what they need and move on from there. But okay, I really think we should do this pink underneath, right? Do you think it's gonna be stunning or a fail? We'll see. Flip or a flop? See, you know, we'll see. You don't see it pinned? Can someone comment my Camigo link again, please, in the comments, por favor? But listen, I am a woman supporting women type of girly. Like, I will never sit there and bash another woman. That is just not my energy. I don't do that. I don't like that karma. Listen, even you guys, when I leave companies, I don't even make like an exit post. I literally am just like, I'm not with this company. That's just how I do things. Not saying there's wrong ways to do things. Not saying that's wrong that people do that. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't even get into all that. I just literally will exit stage left. I won't even like make, unless you guys ask like, oh, you're not with this company anymore. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to make a video. I don't need to make a post. I don't need to make a big deal about it. It is what it is. That's the way I am with like girls, friends, acquaintances. Like, if we don't vibe, you're not my person. I'm not gonna make a whole post about it. I'm not gonna, that's just me though. I know everyone does things different. Oh, that was a slay. Okay, that was a good move. That was a very good move. Okay, we're gonna spray. I'm gonna do mascara down below. It's very subtle, but it's very stunning. She's Gorgina. Exactly, Julie. Yes. Thank you, Robin. Very critical. I agree. You see it pinned? Thank you. Deanne just posted it again. It's right there. Deanne, do you have it like saved? Like, how do you have this like readily available all the time? She is awesome. Deanne always saves my life. Especially when I was in Mexico. You and a few other fabulous ladies of mine sat there and posted my Camigo because I did not have my iPad because I didn't want to bring a ton of stuff with me, which I already brought a lot. Guys, also, really quickly, what's really funny, guys, I forgot to tell you this. When I was at the airport to come back from Mexico, tell me why my bag was exactly 50 pounds. Yeah. The guy who was checking the bags. Also, why is it so different now? You literally have to go through, if you're flying, at least with Delta, I don't know if this is like this with every airline. I typically usually do fly Delta because I have their card. But anyway, now, instead of going in line, which I do like that part a little bit better, but instead of going in line to do baggage claim, you have to go to a kiosk and print off your own ticket. So freaking weird. So you do that, then you have to go either to this like guy that has like a conveyor belt and give it to him, or you just go in line and hand it to him. Depends on the airport. It's the weirdest thing ever. You have to have your own like baggage slip thing printed off. It's really weird. You have to put it on yourself. They won't even put it on themselves. It's really weird. They don't even, like, they'll help you walk through it, but you got to do it yourself. Anyway, the guy that took my bag, he's like, okay, put it on the scale. So I put it on the scale. It was exactly 50 pounds, like 50.0. And I was like, oh, thank gosh. And then he was like looking, he's like, oh, I need your ID too. So I had to show him my driver's license. I pulled out my driver's license. Mine just like day 2 of traveling. This was actually when I was coming back to North Carolina. And he looked at my driver's license, looked at me. He goes, do you model? And I was like, I had no makeup on, guys. I've been traveling for 2 days. Like, I was looking rough. And I was like, I mean, I kind of do. And he was like, get it? That's awesome. He's like, you get it. That's great. And I was like, thank you. But see, gentlemen are usually more complimentary to another woman than another woman would. It's sad. But it's usually the gentlemen that love to throw out the compliments to other ladies, you know? I will say though, in Mexico, I did get a lot of compliments from women, but I got a lot of compliments from the men. A lot of compliments from the men. Also, the like waiters and like bartenders, like the workers that were at this resort were so freaking young, guys, 19 and 20 years old. I feel like that's like their normal, like, you know how when in the US, your first job's typically like as a server, a bartender, a hostess, busboy, something like that, like at a restaurant. I feel like a lot of people in Mexico, especially if you live near a resort, their first jobs are probably at like a hotel. That's like insane because these people are literally working 16-hour days in the sun. It's insane. They're there and they float through different jobs. It was incredible to see how hard that they were working. Incredible. Okay. Now, let's do a lippy. Hello? Lippy. Ooh, hold on. Oh, yes. You guys, I want to do, I think my Prevalent is sold out now finally, which is very sad. I think I'm just going to use Polite. These are, they don't have this does not have a built-in bra, but there's no nips. I'm a 30 double D or a 32D. A lot of people think this has a built-in bra. It does not actually have a built-in bra, but it's like a thicker material. These are like the Lulu dupes. The link is on my LTK and it says free people dupe. Sorry, it's a free people dupe. It'll say free people dupe on my pinned link. If you can't find it, message me, but my LTK is Trent Lee. And LTK, guys, is like to know it. It is a black and white app. Should be pretty easy to find because I get compliments on these tanks all the time. I wear them instead of bras. They have just as much support as like a padded cami and stuff. Maybe a little bit less, but enough for me. Guys, I'm also thinking about getting my lips done just a little bit. Listen, I'm not going to touch my bottom lip. I just want my top lip. Just a little bit, like this. Like that. Okay? So that when I smile, see, when I smile, my top lip goes bye-bye. I hate that. And I've always wanted to get my lips done on my top. Just the top. I'm thinking about it. I haven't committed. I haven't made an appointment. Don't worry. But I've been thinking about it. And if I do, I'll keep you guys along the journey. But it's been a thought I've been having. You know, going through all I've been going through, I feel like I need a little makeover. These are all from Casey Chic, guys. Casey Chic. 40% off today only. I don't know. I'm going to ask them if the 40% off continues. I'll find out today. It won't let me, Heidi, try to copy and paste it into your internet. I'm going in with Peony Pink. Still going strong. Oh, that's awesome. I love that, Pamela. So yeah, we'll be going at least until today. Oh, this is a pretty lip. Polite lip liner with Peony Pink. All in one color stick. It's going at least until tonight. Let me send a message real quick and ask if it's going to extend before I forget. Let me just hop on the gram and reach out to Casey Chic. But I'm just thinking about doing like a half syringe just in the corners, mainly, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to ask if I ever get it done. I'll have to ask what they think. But I love my lip shape. I don't want my lip shape to change, okay? We're not going crazy, guys. You guys know I do things very tastefully, okay? I have self-control. But I hate when I smile. I hate how my top lip goes away. If my top lip could just somewhat be there a little bit when I smile, it's almost completely gone. I hate that. You know, I wish it was like, I can't do it because I don't have a lip there. So that is one thing that I've always wanted. Oh, they messaged me back. Okay. I will get that information. I'll get their emails. Also, does the 40%, guys, they just messaged me something I can't share right now. Also, does the 40% off end tonight or extend through the weekend? Okay, so I just messaged them. I will let you guys know as soon as I find out. Oh, okay, so I could probably show it tonight. Just a tiny bit too? Okay. Do it. I was thinking I want to do the same. Oh, you guys are all on board? Shut up. I thought you guys were literally going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing it. Wait, y'all are thinking I should do it too? Guys. The top lip too? Stop. Okay. Stop. You guys are making me want to go get it. Now, I need to do research because you guys know me. I'm a research fanatic. You guys know I'm not just gonna go find the cheapest place, Joe Schmo, shoot me up. No, we're not doing that. Did I spray this? I don't know if I did or not. Let me spray this too. I think I already did, but it doesn't hurt to do it again, I guess. But yeah, you guys are on board. Stop. I just think it'd be so fun to like try it out, and it dissolves. It's not permanent. It dissolves, or you could get it dissolved if you don't like it or whatever. But if I just got a little bit. My metabolism's really high. I feel like it's gonna only last for like 4 to 6 months. So I could have like a 4 to 6 month trial to see if I like it before I fully commit and like want to go get more treatments. You know, like, bet, let's go. So I'm gonna do my research, see what is available around me and see cost and all the things. A lip flip. I have heard mixed reviews on lip flip. So I think if I were to do it, I would actually just get a little bit of injection. Yeah, lip flips do nothing. I've heard 50-50 on that, so you're welcome. Thank you, Deb. I actually got a full size the first time, top bottom, and now the anesthesia who does it is only doing a syringe. Okay, interesting. No group on lip filler. Stop, I'm done. I want to do a little bit of the filler in my lip too because my top lip is almost non-existent. Same. Yeah. And they just make you look more youthful. If you do it like just a little bit, I mean, no shame to people who do full lips. Like again, this is just personal preference because it's my own body. For me personally, I feel like if you just do it a little bit, it's going to make you look so much younger because yeah, it can help with the wrinkling. It can help with just making your lips look a bit fuller. Your lip products are going to look even better on full lips. Like there's nothing wrong with small lips. Don't get it twisted. If you have smaller lips, you love your lips. You love your smaller lips, okay? I love my lips so much. I think the shape is pretty. I love the fullness of it. I just wish the top lip wouldn't completely go bye-bye when I smile. Yeah, I don't like that. And it's something I've always thought would be fun to do and just never have gotten it done. And now that I am single, I feel like, why not? You know? Every 6 months to a year. It's not really worth the lip flip. Yeah, so I will keep you guys updated on that journey because I obviously have a lot of stuff I want to get done. I want to get these redone. I want to get this done. These just have to be redone because 2 kids and we need them. Okay, I want to do a lift and a new set. Just a little bit there. and then I want to get my eyebrows redone. That's it. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to do my whole body. I'm not going to have a ton of stuff done. I'm not going to do anything else. I love the rest of my body. There's a few things that, you know, these little tweaks, guys, these little tweaks for me is just going to make me feel Gorgina times 1,000. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of work if that's what you want to get done. But your body's perfect the way it is too. So it's just a personal preference. It's totally a individual decision. So just thought I would share that with you guys. I really thought you guys were gonna be like, don't do it. Okay, but you guys are all like, yes. And it's something I've been thinking about for probably like 3 or 4 years, and I just have never really said much about it because one, I feel like that's like something that some people kind of judge a little bit on is the lip stuff, which I honestly didn't really, I don't know. I didn't know if there was like I don't know. I feel like the lips are like a hard thing. You gotta find someone that really is good. So I'll do my research. If anyone's around me that knows anyone, please message me. I probably wouldn't get it done in a month, but maybe this year. Now that I'm done having babies, I'm like, I can do these things. I couldn't do any of these things when I was pregnant, when I was breastfeeding Romy. Like, you can't do any of that stuff, you know? So I've had to put myself on the back burner for several years. Now I'm ready to get even hotter, guys, okay? I'm joking. Oh, wow, Lauren. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Yeah, you only live once. And it doesn't change who you are as a person. Like, I think the biggest thing when you get these things done, it's not going to change you inside. It's not going to change your personality or anything, but it can give you confidence. And if that's the reason you're doing it, I think that's a great reason, you know? If it's something that's going to make you happy, life's too short to sit there and, you know, that's how I look at it. Again, everyone has their own agendas, their own opinions. If you can afford it, if you are doing it for yourself, I think those are great reasons. You know, if you struggle with confidence and that's something that is going to make you feel more confident, YOLO. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I think majority, I feel like I have heard majority, the lip flips don't do much. So yeah, I would just actually go and get it done. Done. Cheers. Zero Botox. I have thought about getting Botox just right here. I am starting to get crow's feet. So I have thought about getting it there and maybe just this line. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to get my whole face. Again, nothing against that. I don't need to get my whole face. I am open to if I get my lips done, I am open to them just throwing a few little jabs here and there. A dental block. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome, Cindy. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I think sometimes I get too worried about people judging me. And I'm starting to get out of that phase, you know? Because some people will be like, oh my God, she's so fake. She has her nose done, her boobs done, her eyebrows. Now she wants to get her lip. Like, but I do it very tastefully, okay? I don't go overboard. I'm not looking like Dolly Parton. Nothing against my Dolly. Love Dolly. There's nothing wrong with her body. But I'm doing it very tastefully. I'm not going overboard. And it's my body. So, YOLO, you know? It's my body. And if that's how you choose to spend your money, that's how you choose to spend your money. They're beautiful. You guys are making me want to go get it right now. Let's just go. Just go. Pick up the kids. Let's go. Watch mommy get needles in her mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Not going to do that. Not bringing the kids. Perfect. Well, I'm glad I could talk about this with you guys. Obviously, I know you guys don't judge me. It's not you guys, it's the world, society. But yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with a little body enhancement. That's how I look at it. You know, it's like going to the gym, getting your nails, hair done. Yes, exactly. You do you. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So worth it. So worth it. It can be a little expensive to get your lips done. It depends on where you go. Obviously, where I would go is not going to be like the back of Joe's van. Okay. It's not going to be a Groupon. So it's not going to be cheap. I know it's going to be a little pricey. It's going to be in the several hundreds of dollars, but, yeah, hopefully not in the thousands. If it's in the thousands, I'll have to reconsider. But I think it's probably like $400 to $800 maybe, in that ballpark. Again, it kind of depends and varies. And it is something that's not permanent. So that's like a good thing too, because, you know, if you don't like it or you want less or whatever you do, you can modify it as you go through that journey and the process of it. So $750 for a syringe. Okay, yeah, so it's under $1,000 typically, but it of course depends on where you go and where you live. Yep, I have that one thick line right there, but you can barely see it the way I do my makeup. Oh, Casey, thank you. Let me check. I gotta check on the kids too. What do we think of the makeup today? The kids are great. The kids are great. Ah, they're so cute. Okay. Haven't gotten a response yet. Is Paula Ruby and Deb Dominguez Gomez on? If you are, can you please send me your emails? I might already have Paula's, but yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's their own body too, right, Pamela? Like, that's their own body. If that's how they want to do it, you know, to each his own. You know, beauty is subjective. It's, you know, everyone has their own definition of beauty. Some people like smaller lips, some people like bigger lips, some people like smaller hips, some people like bigger hips. Like, it's just, you know, but yeah, I think it's something that I've been wanting to experiment with for 3 or 4 years now. And I feel like the older we get, that we lose more volume in our lips. It's just inevitable, right? I look back to my lips even 6 years ago, my lips were so much fuller. So I think it's just one of those things where it's something that I would feel like, let's try it, see if I like it. If I don't like it, I can just let it dissolve completely and keep my lips the way they are. If I like it, it's something I could try to see if I want to keep up with, just like my eyebrows, you know. It's very similar to getting your eyebrows done because they're not permanent. So I do think that that's a nice option. So I will keep you guys posted. I am thinking about getting it done this year if possible, maybe before Ireland. We'll see. Botox, that I think varies based off syringe. I think they count it based off of syringe. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it's like anywhere between $300 to $600 a syringe. And it depends how many injections you get. $300 for half a syringe, which I don't think that's too bad because an anesthesiologist does mine and he's on Phil's. Okay. Hi, Dia. Thank you, Kiara. Hey, Deb. Deb, I need your email. Okay, Deb, you won, and Paula won, and I need you to send me your email. Can you send me your email? Because you guys won the $10 Casey Chic gift cards. And they just messaged me and asked me if I had your guys' emails, and I don't know if I have them off the top of my head. So if you and Miss Paula Ruby can send me your emails, that would be great. Yes, I did. Yes, you were one of the $10 Casey Chic gift card winners from last night for sharing my video. You and Paula were drawn. And I need you, can you just message me on this page or my personal Facebook, whichever one, and just send me your email address so I can send the email to them. That would be great. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah, and let me know, what do you guys get? Is it Botox? I don't know anything. It's not Botox, right? Would it be like Juvederm, or no, that's Botox, right? Or is it like an actual like just filler? I guess I need to know like what to research. I guess that's why I'm asking. And I know also it depends too, like who you go to, because some people will make sure they don't overdo you. So if you go to some people who just specialize in lip injections, I know that that's usually a better person typically, because sometimes we might be like, oh, we get it done, we get it. Like kind of with tatas, a lot of people are like, oh, next time I get them, I'm gonna get them bigger. I don't really want them that much bigger. I just want them to be filled out, because obviously my skin, my tatas were huge when I was pregnant and breastfeeding, right? So my skin is just, they're not as they used to be. They're not bad, but they're not great anymore. And it's like the same thing with my tatas. Like I'm not gonna get them like out to here, but I just want them to be lifted and then whatever filled to like make them look perky again. So kind of the same thing with my lips. Like I just want them to look bigger, but not stick you in your face when you walk through the door type of bigger. Like I don't want it to be obvious that I had my lips done. Same thing like with my nose. That's how I told my nose surgeon when he did my nose job. I said, I don't want it to be obvious that I had a nose job. I don't want to look like Michael Jackson. I just want it to be prettier. And he knew what I meant. So it's kind of the same thing. Just a little tweak. Just a little tweak. Hey, Rachel. That's okay, babe. I'm going to be live at 7 p.m. Eastern, guys, in 3 hours. In the past couple of years, how many guys like that? I've always had body issues because of it. And in the past few years, because I've got... Girl, people pay big money for hips and booty. They sure do. They pay buku bucks for hips and booty. Yeah, God bless me with those. I don't have to worry about the hips and the booty. We got that under control. This is all natural. Yep. For being kind of petite, I don't think I need to do anything. I'm very, very happy with the hips and the booty. I think my hips and booty, especially for not working out, just having a baby 7 months ago, I think the hips and the booty, like I said, there's nothing wrong with all that, but I just want to get these redone and possibly touch my lips. We'll see. You wore the headband? Yay! Awesome. I am going to next order Pamela, I believe, hopefully. I just put in another order for Casey Chic, so we'll see. And I might be getting it next week. We'll see. We'll see when it gets shipped out. But yeah, I just put in another order. Haven't heard from him yet. Go to someone who does like Botox and lips and stuff like that. Botox is not a filler. Restylane. Okay, that's what I've heard was Restylane and Juvederm. Okay. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, my love. Will be swollen. Yes. And then they go down. Yes. Yes. Same, Deanne. When I was in high school, I was so little, but I had hips and booty. So I always felt confident in my lower part of my body because I was like, okay, I feel like a girl, get the hips and the booty. But up top, I just always felt so self-conscious of my nose, of my chest, like just always felt so self-conscious of this part of my body. Life's too short. I'm so glad. I 100% I feel so much more confident now that I have these little things done, and it's crazy. Like you'd look at me, you wouldn't be like, oh my God, she had a lot of work done. No. So do what you want to do. I am a huge advocate for doing what's going to make you happy. I did have my brows done. They haven't been touched up in like over 2 years though. It's been 2 years and 2 months since I've had them touched up. So they definitely need to be redone. I want to get them taken off completely and then just redone completely, like microbladed. So I want to have my eyebrows completely redone. I want to keep the shape, but just have them microbladed instead of shaded so they're not as harsh. We're going to try that and see if I like that, because if I don't like it, I can always just fill them in with shading later on. That'll be an easier transition. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think that's what I'm going to try the next time I get my eyebrows done. And then, oh, I'm peeling. No. My peel is getting better though, guys. It is getting better. Sorry, that's gross. But I am almost done peeling. My skin went a little crazy from the Mexico sun. So if you see little skin peels, mind your business. I'm so excited. Yes. I want to get the, that 4-stack bracelet, the pink one that I showed you guys last night. I want to get that one. So I put that in for my order. I hate that when I lose weight. That I agree. I know. You always lose it in the parts you don't want to lose it. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes. 7 p.m. Eastern. Check on my kids real quick. Romy's still out. Perfect. Brookie. She's still out. Okay, good. Okay. I will know by tonight. They'll message me by tonight. I will know about those 40% with the KC Chic for you guys. But yeah, definitely need to order. Look at what I did, guys. So I need to reorganize this. I'm gonna end up like selling and getting rid of a lot of this jewelry that I have. This side is not KC Chic. Wait, this side is KC Chic. So I started to do some reorganizing and I found this that I had in my closet in here and I was like, wait, why don't I have that out? Like, I'm such an idiot. So I am redoing this whole room and I'm gonna bring you guys along the journey if you want. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Is like me doing like, I'm probably gonna do it on my Instagram story mostly, but then I'll probably do like an organizing live maybe tomorrow or Sunday. But I just thought that would be fun to kind of share how I'm gonna be organizing things, like how I'm gonna organize. So this closet that I have over here, the one with the door, that is mainly like my supplies, extra products, shipping stuff. That's what that closet's mainly used for. So it's not a pretty closet, it's functional for sure. But I want to redo that. That needs to be completely redone. I might even paint it. I'm getting ahead of myself. But it wouldn't take that long to paint. It's just so ugly in there, but I don't really use it that much other than for that. But it's yellow in there. It's hideous. It's like the most ugliest yellow I've ever seen in my life. It's not even like a cute light yellow. It's ugly. Anyway, I do have extra paint, so maybe one day I might paint it. Not this weekend. I am getting ahead of myself. But maybe one day I will paint that closet. And then I want to redo this hutch organization, the island, and this closet. So there's a lot of areas I need to reorganize and go through stuff. So I will be doing a closet sale, guys. Hopefully not before Vegas. Probably not before Vegas. Definitely before Ireland. So maybe in April. April seems to be like a good month for me. So maybe in April I will do a closet clean out sale. So I'm gonna start going through all my stuff and pulling inventory for you guys and doing sales. But I'm gonna start pulling stuff this weekend. So yes, okay. So yeah, I'll be sharing some of the ways that I'm gonna be organizing this because I have like extra bins and stuff. I love this ring so much. It's so much fun to twiddle this. I have extra bins and stuff, so I'm probably gonna go through and just like organize all of that too and show you guys like the bins that I'm using for things because I have tons of bins in this closet. It's helping me stay organized, but I just have gotten it a little unorganized lately, just being so busy. So that is my goal because I function better when things are organized and things are less chaotic. That's just how my anxiety works. So when I start having clutter is when my anxiety starts kicking in. Like right now I'm looking over here and it's really bothering me, but I also have a ton of baby stuff and I don't know what to do with it right now. I'm in the process of thinking of doing a yard sale, garage sale next year because I don't have time this year, or I'm gonna definitely donate some. I'm just trying to decide what to do with it until then. Like, where the heck do I put this? Do I put it in my garage? I don't really want to because I'm like, the bugs. So where do people put this stuff? And I don't really want it up here anymore because it's just like not cute. It's like an eyesore. So I'm trying to figure out where would make the most sense to put this extra stuff. Because it's like bigger stuff. Like it's like my baby swing, her bassinets. I have 2 bassinets. Like where do I put this stuff in the meantime? It's like my garage makes the most sense. But then I'm also like, do I really want it in my garage? I don't know. let me know. I don't have a basement. That's what sucks. If I had a basement, that would be like the most pristine place to put it, but I don't have a basement. So where do I put it? Decisions. I mean, I guess I could get like a storage unit, but I don't really want to do that either. So yeah, let me know. That's like my other dilemma, is I just have a lot of extra crap right now that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. So if you have suggestions, let me know. Maria, your body is beautiful. I had my brows done. It looked like I had next to no brows because they were so light in color. Mine, I just had like no hair right there. Yep, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, guys, with Adorned. So stay tuned for that. We'll have 2 hours for the code to be 25% off the entire site. So from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, it'll be 25% off with my code Trinette. You don't have to be live to order. So if you're just like out to eat because it's Friday night or whatever you're doing and you just want to like order, you don't have to be live to order or to share. You can just literally like share it out, order, and you don't have to stick around. Oh, wow, Dean. Any sales with you right now? I need some restocks. With my Lincoln code, there's always sales going on. Wait, hold on. Let me check my site. Is it? Okay, no. Never mind. I was going to say something, but never mind. Thank you, Marie. I have my... Get it, Lauren. Got those little t-shirts that you've got on, but I can't wear a bra with it. What do you wear? You can get pasties. Yeah, pasties or bralettes. Bralettes are like like thinner sports bra straps. Like, you know, the sports bras that have thinner straps. I would consult your doctor, Deanne, but if you're having a reaction, then you might want to contact support too. Probably, Cindy. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's a Facebook Marketplace and stuff. Thank you, Rachel. I am gonna, well, so I don't know. I just feel like it's like hard for me right now to do the marketplace stuff because it's like keeping up with messages and then like meeting up with people. That's just like a lot. So I just feel like a yard sale will be a lot easier just to throw it all in one thing, get it over with in one weekend. So that's why I was thinking about doing that. I don't know. You're welcome. Yeah, I am going to do that, Anna, for some of my stuff, but some of my stuff is like barely used and it was really, 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 really expensive. Like my Duna, that was like $600. So some of the stuff I am going to donate, but some of the stuff, being a single mom, yeah. But yeah, I am going to donate some of it, but some of it, I just have so much stuff. Like, it's just overwhelming right now. And in the next like 6 months or so, I'm probably going to have even more because baby girl is going to grow out of her bouncer and her walker. And I'm going to have like 8 million things. And I have some stuff that's like double sets because I have gotten my mom's stuff. So like she has a crib, she has a walker, she has a bouncer, she has the high chair. You know what I mean? So like, I actually have like double of a lot of stuff too. So it's like super overwhelming how much baby crap I have. And a lot of it's like almost, it was brand new when I got all of this stuff. Like I didn't get anything used except for the swing downstairs. Everything else was brand new when I got it. So it's like it's only been through like 2 kids or 1 kid. So, yeah, I will be donating some of it, but it's just a lot of crap right now that I got to figure out. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you in less than 3 hours. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go eat some dinner, hang out with the kiddos, and then I will be back at 7 with Adorned. If you don't know what Adorned is, they're high quality hair accessory company. They are amazing. They make the best headbands, scrunchies, hair ties, clips, bows, hair gloss, oil. I will be giving away one of these, at least one of these tonight, maybe more, we'll see. And if I get the permission, I will show you guys the new line. It's not available to order right now, but there will be 25% off for the 2 hours that I'll be live. I'll only be live for an hour, hour and a half, but maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We'll see how good the live goes. Okay. All right. Oh, I love that, Marie. Yeah, and I will be doing my closet clean out hopefully in the next month, guys, too. So I definitely plan on doing a whole... My house is going to be all new in the next year, guys. I'm so excited. So we're going to slowly be working on the whole house, just making it homier for me. So love that. But hope you guys have a great rest of your next few hours. I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. You ever better come back to this page, okay?